Yeah, they look good. And the second year quarterbacks, I think, have been a big talking point this week and over the last couple of weeks, really all season. The second year quarterbacks, like, of course, you have JJ McCarthy and his struggles, and the backup over there. I think he was undrafted. The rookie out of Minnesota, Max Brosman, I think that's his name. Damn, he struggled. I
Yeah.
felt bad for that kid. He looked like Carson Wentz Jr. out there. I felt really bad for him out there. He made some wild passes, but that's one of them. Drake May, he could win the Super Bowl, win MVP. He's phenomenal this year. Jaden Daniels been injured a lot. I forgot to even mention this to you, Corey. Like I'm pretty mad because it seems like that Washington's gonna play Jaden Daniels this week when Washington are 3-8. Like Jaden Daniels finally a full
That'd be dumb.
participant. Yeah, he's finally a full participant in practice, and I 100% get Jaden Daniels as a football player and he wants to play football, but he's the franchise. Give me your quick thoughts on that, Corey, because this guy, I don't know. Jaden Daniels is the franchise, and there's no chance of Washington making the playoffs this year. I think he's just sit down for the rest of the year because he keeps on getting hurt. He's gotten hurt a couple of times this year
I'm
already.
I'm under the I kind of have two different answers for that question though. My first answer is if you're healthy and you're cleared and you're confident enough to play football, I feel like you should play. That was what your
No, I get
contract's
it.
for. Whether that's my opinion. But his situation, like I don't know, it's like a bizarre incident, dude. His arm bent the other way, and he just got super lucky. And I know it's not his throwing arm,
Mm-hmm.
but why rush it? You know what I mean?
It's not
I
worth it.
I, I wouldn't want Jaden to play. I would just let him heal up and restart next year because it's not like they're going to make the playoffs. So it's like two answers. It's kind of arguing myself there, but like if he's cleared and he's healthy and he wants to play, it's his decision. I know the team needs to manage him for the future so they can step in and say, "Hey, we're not going to play you this week. It's not a good matchup." Then do it, but I don't know. I like what Joe Burrow said when he came back. He's like, if I eliminated from the playoffs or not, I have fans that root for me and want to see me on the field, and it's
Yeah.
my job to play football while I can. I'm gonna play. So that's my opinion on it. You're getting paid. If you want to play, play, get in there. But if Jaden wants to play, let him play. But I'm with you as a fan of a team that isn't playing for anything anymore. That we need to be safe. So I get the two point of views. I'm just the player makes the decision, in my opinion.
Yeah, I get that. The player makes the decision. I know if Jaden Daniels wants to play football, he's going to play football. There's nothing I could really do to stop him. And I get the Joe Burrow one a little bit more because the AFC North is just a struggle show. No one wants to win the AFC North right now. So the Bengals actually still have a good shot at winning the AFC North. So I would understand definitely him. But I also, it's just the Washington quarterback position, I feel like, is just a cursed. It's a different, like, you have the Browns, the quarterback slotted for the Browns is cursed, but Washington, it's cursed in a different way. Like, the Browns have really only had one great quarterback in their history, and that was Otto Graham. Washington had an amazing quarterback who did everything back in the day, slinging Sammy Baugh, one of the best NFL players of all time, I would say, slinging Sammy Baugh. And ever since Sammy Baugh, there has been a handful of amazing Washington quarterbacks that have all had their career end due to injury. This is no shots at Doug Williams, but I wouldn't include Doug Williams in this. He was a really good quarterback, but not a franchise or a quarterback that's going to give you a lot more years. That's extremely talented that had their career end due to injury. Like you have Joe Theismann, you have Robert Griffin III, RG3, you have Alex Smith. There's a three great quarterbacks right there that didn't get to finish their career the correct way, the way they wanted to, due to injury. And all three of those quarterbacks probably should have and could have retired as Washington quarterbacks. And two of those three didn't end up retiring as Washington quarterbacks because of their injuries, and that being Alex Smith and RG3. I don't think Theismann went anywhere. I think Theismann retired after his injury. It was a career-ending injury, if I remember correctly. Wasn't alive then, but it's a big time stat or history moment in history for Washington football. And I would just hate. Jaden Daniels to be part of that statistic with Washington quarterbacks. In my opinion, there hasn't been a great Washington quarterback that hasn't had his Washington career ended by injury since Sammy Baugh, and that was what 70 years ago, 60 years ago,
Yeah.
before there was a Super Bowl. So I don't know. I don't think Jaden Daniels should play. If I'm the doctors, if I'm Dan
Another
Quinn,
tidbit,
yeah,
another thing to think about is Marcus Mariota's been playing really
he's
good.
been playing great.
So
Yeah,
that's another reason why I just take my time with it, because you're not playing for anything, and Mariota's actually looking really good.
yeah.
And he's a year two quarterback. That's why I feel like you can compare it almost to the Kyler situation, except Kyler, they're probably moving on from him.
Yeah,
So
it's
that's why
slightly
another
different,
reason why
but
they're
yeah.
not rushing him back. But if Jacoby was throwing 20 picks a game and playing terrible, they'd be like, "Oh my God, we need Kyler back." Even though we're 3-9, come on, hurry up! Like, it's a different vibe when the quarterback who is playing now is playing good. The Cardinals just can't finish a game, and Jaden Daniels is healthy enough ish to play. It's just nothing to play for. But Mariota's been awesome, so that's good.
Yeah,
Good for Commanders fans.
Marcus Mariota is a good quarterback. I still feel like he never really got a great enough shot to be a starter. He had his opportunity in Tennessee. I think he was there for like 2 years, didn't quite work out. I think he had an opportunity in Oakland when the Raiders were in Oakland. I think he had an opportunity there. And I think he ended up losing out to Derek Carr. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly. Because that's when Derek Carr was struggling, and then I think Derek Carr ended up picking it up after that and almost had an MVP season and got hurt, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure if that was before or after that. I can't remember. But I remember he was competing for the Oakland starting job at one point. And I think he's a great quarterback. Maybe he should be a starter in the league somewhere. But that's one of the reasons why I don't think Jaden Daniels should play. I don't think Jaden Daniels should play. I'm worried he's going to get hurt again.